What's up? This is NorbCam coming at you live on a what is this? Blue Wednesday, since we are playing Thursday night football tomorrow against the Rams. What's up, Gaming Eric plays? Caden Powell, Aiden Koski. Thanks for joining me on here live. Uh, Evan Prince, keep digging. Green Caesar, Mr. Butter, Exploding Window, what's going on? Ryan Curry, Giovanni. What happened to my lights in here? Holy cow. Got dark all of a sudden. What's happening, guys? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flying off the page here. All right, let's see what's up. What's up? Um, Sorry about the darkness. Kind of weird here. Um, Anthony, thank you for the welcome back. Yeah, we got a big game tomorrow. Coming off the spanking that we took over in Green Bay, that was not a fun time. One of the worst games we've had in the last, really in the Russell Wilson era. So not much to be said about that. But I told you my some of my thoughts in terms of what went wrong in that game. Russell Wilson just had a bad day. But this is the time to bounce back. We're undefeated at home. We've got our crappy NFC West division to go through now. I'm pretty confident we can win at least two of these games and lock up the NFC West for one. And then secondly, we got to get the number 2 seed back since Detroit took it from us. So those are the things we got to do. I think we can win the rest of these three. Really, we ought to, considering who we're playing. But as you know, the Rams fired their coach, Jeff Fisher, which I don't know if that was actually, that may be a bad thing for us in the sense that they were playing so bad underneath him. They might actually try to do a little bit better now that he's gone. So they might be a little more motivated than they would have been if they hadn't fired him this week. So we'll see. But to me, they're like a wounded animal in the corner. You got to watch out for it. And they always manage to play us tough. And I have a feeling, considering the whooping we took last week, that we're going to want to take our aggressions back on them, kind of like what we did to the Panthers when we came home from that lousy game at the Bucks. Anyway, so that's what's happening. Yeah, I'll be at the game tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Uh, Packers B. How does it feel to lose by 28? Not good. You should know that. You know what it feels like to lose badly. Um, Color Rush Thursday. Yep, I will be out there. Shout out, please, Paul Stoyan. What's up? Robert Chick. Life of Logan. What's up, Logan? Um, Isaac Maldonado. ¿Cómo está? What about Michael Floyd? Man, DUI arrest. Off the team. Not that it was going to matter. That ship was sinking anyway. But yeah, weird stuff going on in the NFL right now. A lot of changes, especially in the NFC West. Extreme Gamer, why did you start your channel in 2013? Are you a bandwagoner? Extreme Gamer wants to know. All right, well, let's just talk about this bandwagon thing. Just set the record straight. I actually, so here's my background. And I've told this to other people who've watched me before. So I grew up, I actually rooted for the Cowboys back in the late 70s before I really knew about the Seahawks. Then I started following the Seahawks around the time that I started playing football. That was in about 79. I went to my first game in 1980 in the Kingdom. I actually played in the Kingdom pregame before a Seahawks-Giants game. I've always been a fan, but I didn't start going to games regularly till 1996 when I started getting regular season tickets in the Kingdom. The Kingdom got demolished. We played in Husky Stadium, which pretty much sucked for watching Seahawks games, but then they built a new stadium in 2002, and I've been a season ticket holder pretty much since that point, all the way through a little hiccup in there in 2006, 2005, the year we went to our first Super Bowl. My first child was born. We were shooting a movie, and I didn't renew my tickets, which was a big mistake. So I missed 2 seasons there, renewed them, and came back in to 2009, and I haven't let them go since. So if that's what you consider being a bandwagon, well, then you can take that if that's what you want to do. But as far as videos, I actually started uploading just music videos back in 2000. Did my first one in 2003, but I wasn't doing it on YouTube. Did one in 2012. I started uploading. I had an original song that I uploaded, but it wasn't really with me. It just had highlights on it. But it wasn't until 2013. A lot of you have heard the story already. I was in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, was witnessing their 20-point comeback to win in overtime, and I decided to record the ending of that game for myself. Decided to put it on YouTube for fun and just see what people thought, and then people loved it and kept asking me to do more games, so I did, all the way up to the NFC Championship, all the way to the Super Bowl in New York, New Jersey, and then things really blew up, and it's kind of been on a roll since. So that's how it all went down. All right, so yeah, my channel really didn't start doing those types of videos till the year of the Super Bowl. But I've been a fan for a long time. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that little history walk down. Kev the Boss, are you gay? I don't know. Are you? Is that why you're asking me? Uh, Am I scared of your Cowboys? I'm not really scared of anybody. Actually, I think it would be a fun matchup to play the Cowboys. I've been looking forward to it for a while. So, yeah, no, I'm hoping if that is the case, that means we're up to the NFC Championship, and so are you. But no team really scares me. It's really more of Seattle playing up to their potential, and much can be said about any other team for that matter. Um, where are we here? All right, going through these comments, a lot of them here, guys. Gabe Olin, what's up? Do you think Seahawks should get Michael Floyd? No, I think we're fine. We're fine at our receiver position, but we just got to execute. Just got to execute. If you didn't live in Seattle, Avery Kwong said, if I didn't live in Seattle, would you still like the Seahawks? Yes. If I were to move to, say, LA, I wouldn't suddenly start rooting for the Rams. No, that would be just weird. How do I feel about Jeff Fisher being fired? Kind of talked about that already. I actually would have loved him for staying around for this game just because, well, I don't know. It's mixed about that because Jeff Fisher's kind of had our number the past 3 seasons in a row. We haven't beaten him in 3 years. Maybe the fact that he's gone might actually help our situation. So, uh, anyway, I just feel like this is in my book. This is a must-win game. Must-win game for a lot of reasons, not necessarily because of the standings. Uh, Joao Paulo Fernandez Alves. Hello from Brazil. Wow, you get the award for furthest viewer. Crystal Mitchell from New Orleans. Night. What's up, Brady, Brandon, and Crystal? How you guys doing? What do I think about Earl Thomas's backup? I didn't see any plays where he got really beat. There was one play where he took a bad angle on somebody, lost about 4 or 5 yards than he should have given up. But I didn't really see him getting beat constantly. That's not to say would it have been a different, vibe to the defense if Thomas was there. But I can't say he's lost the game for us yet. But I can't either say that the defense has been the same without him. So we'll see how it goes. I need to see at least 3 to 4 games to really evaluate. But so far we're 0-2 when Thomas isn't in there. So take that for what it is. But we're definitely missing a certain intensity, and I think a certain fear of going, deep in that situation. But I think we'll be better. We'll look better tomorrow. At least I hope so. Um, they're always going to call us bandwagons. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm used to it. Let's see. Exploding window. Enjoy the vids. Thank you very much. Seahawks bro Adrian Peterson might play next Sunday. Yeah, I was wondering when he might come back. So that'll be an interesting dynamic change for the Vikings. Maybe a much needed one since they've been pretty lousy on offense lately. Go Niners! Thanks for hanging in there, Sage, for your Niners, man. Talk about a mess down there. Crystal Martinez, I agree. Let's see. Matt Lutz 25. Big Eagles fan here, but I love your video. Thank you very much. Trish Volts, Go Hawks from South Dakota. Uh, who do I think will come out of the AFC? Man, it's a pretty competitive AFC, but after watching things go there and watching New England totally dismantle the Ravens and their number one defense with no Gronkowski and no Amendola, it's hard to deny the Patriots. They look good. They look good. So yeah, I think the Patriots got the upper edge there, unless maybe Kansas City can edge them out. But I don't see a lot of other threats coming out of there. I was hoping for the Raiders, but not looking so hot for them right now. I still, my ideal would be Seahawks Raiders in the Super Bowl, just to relive some old AFC West uh, grudge matches. And my kindergarten buddy is a lifelong Raiders fan, so it'd be fun for us to watch the two teams together. Oh, you got NFL Talk Show with Josh Mata. Hey, how you doing, man? What's up? It's been a good Wednesday. Actually, it was a crappy Wednesday earlier today. I thought my computer was dead. I was having all kinds of problems, but luckily did a Windows restore and everything was back was is good. Knock on wood. Um, Paul Stoyan wants to know: do I have a Color Rush jersey? No, I don't. This is the closest thing I have to a Color Rush. I'm not a big fan of the Color Rush, to be honest with you. I gotta see it on the field, but I didn't like it back when they introduced it in 2009. I'm not a real big fan of it now. Noah Logan, fan since '03, South Carolina. Nice. What do I think about a Giants NFC, Seahawks NFC Championship game? Um, I'd be cool with that. That would mean we get to play at home. So yeah, I would love to see a Giants NFC Championship game. Odell Beckham Jr. would be a scary matchup, uh, speed wise, with no Earl Thomas. But um, we've done pretty well against the Giants, so I'd like that matchup. I'd say. Mohammed Abdirahman, do you think we'll get an NBA team in Seattle someday? Someday, probably a long time from now. I don't know, maybe in 10 years. It's going to be a while, I think, though. Guy Kane, what's up? Devin Petronak, what's up? If I had a Color Rush jersey, who would I get? I think my next jersey, um, I've been meaning to get one for a while, but I would get Cam Chancellor jersey. He's my, I love that guy. He's such a beast of a human being. Will any future rivals have a Star Wars theme again? Yes, I've been meaning to. I was really hoping to do one for this Rams game, but it's been too crazy. But with the Star Wars movie coming out this weekend, yeah, I think the Star Wars hype will be up in the air for a while. So yeah, I think there will be. There will be. I guarantee it. Did you go to the Sounders Parade? No, I did not go to the Sounders Parade. Um, I'm not going to try to pretend that I'm suddenly a soccer fan. I've been very honest and upfront that I'm not a soccer fan. I'm happy for them. I think it's great that they won, brought the championship home to Seattle. I would be lying because if I even saw those guys walking down the street, I wouldn't know, I wouldn't recognize them. So I I think I'd be at the parade wondering like, huh, who's that guy? So, but I'm happy for the team. Don't get me wrong. I hope we don't face the Bucks in the playoffs, says Gun Gamer 3. If we face the Bucks in the playoffs, it would be at home, and I think it'd be a different situation. But the Bucks, as they're proving now, having won what, four straight, five straight, like I said, they're better than anyone gave them credit for. So that loss we had, that's the real deal. That team, they're looking pretty good. Um, let's see. If I was Pete Carroll, let's see here. Guy Kane, you're welcome. No problem, man. Gaming Eric Plays wants thoughts on Jermaine Curse. That's a tough one because he's a fan favorite, local guy. Grew up in the South Side, T Town and UW, same as my school. And but I know he has not been very productive this year as a receiver. I don't know why, and he gets a lot of penalties called on him, offensive, and doesn't get a lot of calls in his favor. And it just seems like whenever Russell targets him, it hasn't worked out very well. So that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Would I say bench him or something like that? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think I would, if I was Russell, I would target other receivers first before making him the primary, just because it just hasn't been delivering. You got you got Jimmy Graham and you've got Baldwin. Those two guys should be priority, and then you've got Lockett, Richardson. Those guys should be utilized. So we just got to get things going again, so we get that rhythm back. Let's see, what do we got here? Do you think Tony Romo will take over Dak? No, no, they'll be with Dak unless he gets injured. CJ Procise or Thomas Rawls? I'm all in with Rawls. I've never wavered from Rawls. I've been in Rawls. Uh, I've been in his camp since he preseason last year, and I like what he's doing on the field. He just didn't really get a chance to run that much because of what happened, like falling so far behind last week. But um, CJ Pro size, I just like the two of them. The two of them are a great combination if they can both stay healthy. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, Rawls is great. I think he's continuing to get better, and he was productive while he was in that game against the Packers. They just kind of abandoned the run game. So no, I like Rawls. I think he's going to do some great things down the stretch and in the playoffs. Da-da. Where else we got here? You guys need your dabs. Um, where are we here? So many comments. So many comments to keep up with here. Cam Cena Gaming going to the game tomorrow. Nice. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be cold. What happened to Russell Wilson at the end? Why didn't he play the last few plays? Um, I'm not sure about that one. You take Russell out, right? Uh, I should do a Lady Gaga song remix. Oh yeah, she's singing the Super Bowl this year. Let's see. Keep going. Do I play fantasy football? I do not. I just don't have the time for it, and I know I'd get hooked. Then it would drive me crazy. I really don't have enough time to do enough rivals videos. Let's play fantasy football. When will you grow a beard? I can't grow a beard. It's not possible. I've got the Filipino genetics. All I get is like Fu Manchu, and that's about the best I can do. So no beards happening here. Not a pretty sight. Germany's watching again. Oh hey, so I want to tell you guys. So I'm gonna put here in the comments if you guys want to be part of this. I'm doing a new music video. It's a holiday music video, and I'm trying to get as many fans in it as possible. So I've already recorded the track, so I'm going to upload it or upload the link to it here where you can download it, and then you guys can lip sync to it and send me your clips of a couple of verses and maybe a refrain or something, and I'll try to edit as many people as I can in the video. It's going to be cool from people all around the world. So if you guys are interested, check it out later. I'm going to put that in the description here with information of what to do, where to get the lyrics, the link to the MP3, and then kind of just some guidelines of how to shoot it and get it to me. All right. Sound good? Let's see. Man, so many people to catch up with here. Music video about the Cowboys. Oh, I'm definitely going to do probably rivals video with the Cowboys. Um, do I think? Oh, how do you send it to me? Email me at norb@norbcam.com. Okay. IR Hungry 66. What's up, man? Wampet Gaming says, I think the problem is the Seahawks converted too quickly from running offense to passing. That's true. They never were built to be a passing offense, and the Rawls injury definitely slowed that up. So we're kind of playing catch up to what our identity is supposed to be. We're not built to be a pass team first, so we're kind of forced to sort of catch up there. Donald Trump's hairline. What's up? Some of the names you guys come up with, crazy. Where are we here? Game challenge. Thanks for watching. Gaming Eric plays. You've been in there. Will you be a car? Not sure what that means. Would you start Boykin because Wilson threw 5 picks? No. I'm still a Wilson believer. Every quarterback has a bad game, and sometimes quarterbacks have 2 games, but you don't bench somebody because of one game. So, if he goes 3 games, throws 5 picks, that's a different story. But one game, that's just how it goes. Dab, dab. What is this dab business? Do I miss Marshawn? Yeah, yeah, I miss Marshawn Lynch. I wish he could have just played forever and never retired. But unfortunately, that's just what happens. Devin Rocks 2909. I like your song. We have your back. Thank you. Appreciate that. Have I seen the Seahawks reaction to the Sounders? Yeah, I did. When they're kind of looked like they're in their hotel room somewhere. That was pretty cool. That was fun. I had a reaction to that one too. I had a little Christmas party. We were watching the end of the Sounders game. What's my favorite gum? I like Spearmint Extra. That is my gum. Goes well with the shirt. Matches this right here. Do I think the color rush jerseys look good? I don't know. I need to see it on TV first. I'm not optimistic about it because it's just it's gonna be weird. Let's see. Avery Kwong. What does NorbCam mean? There's really no big meaning to it. When I uploaded that first game reaction video against the Buccaneers in 2013, I just had to put some kind of name for it. So I just came up with Norb Cam. I had a cam. My name's Norb, so I came up with Norb Cam. That was pretty much it. That's about as much thought that went into that. Green Caesar 55. I think your defense is overrated. Okay. Gun Gamer 3. The GOAT, Steve Largent. Yep. He was good. He was one of those guys. Steve Largent wasn't the fastest guy, wasn't the biggest guy, wasn't the strongest guy, wasn't the quickest guy, but he had two things. He ran really good routes and had really good hands. Those two things put him above so many other receivers who were faster, bigger, and stronger than him. Do I think the Steelers cheated in the Super Bowl? I wouldn't say that the Steelers cheated. I'd say the refs cheated us out of a fair game. That's what I would say about that. See you later, Caden. Where is it? Wavy Karma. Are you happy about the Cards sucking this year? Yeah, of course I am. If they're doing well, we'd probably be in second place right now, wondering if we're going to make the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm glad that our division is pretty horrible, as it turns out, because we kind of need all the help we can get. So, I missed the rivalry with the 49ers, though. Back when they were good, back when it was Russell versus Kaepernick and Harbaugh versus Carroll. Those are fun. Those are fun rivalry times. I was looking forward to a decade's worth of those, and it ended so fast. You know what I mean? What do you think here? What school did I go to? Went to Kent Meridian High School. I went to University of Washington Huskies. That's where I got my degree. Yeah, that game was unfair, and the NFL can't cover that up. Well, even the referee came out. Forgot his name. The head referee came out and actually said that they blew that game. What do you think about Cam stealing the 12th flag last year? Paul wants to know. Oh yeah, where he picked up the flag and threw it on the ground. You know, he'd done that before with other flags, and yeah, it pissed me off when I saw that later on. And I remember after we lost that NFC Championship game, I remember posting something about that, saying, "You do not deface the 12 flag," and call it karma or whatever, but he kind of got his just desserts. He's had a big old piece of humble pie this season. Seth Santa wants to know who will be in the Super Bowl. Well, at this point, being of course I'm not going to veer off my predictions for ourselves, so I would probably say it's going to be a rematch of the Seahawks and the Patriots at this point. Ricio Reyes wants to know if I have Snapchat. I do. I don't really use it that much. I just haven't jumped on it. It's my Snapchat handle is NorbCam, so you can send me something that way, but I'm not really on that too much yet. Extreme Gamer wants to know what was my reaction to the fail Mary against the Packers a few years ago. I was in the stadium at that game, and at the time, because we didn't have the benefit of instant replay being played 5 different angles over and over again. We just saw it once and it was done. I just couldn't even really see what happened because it was on the farther end from where I was. I just saw Tate going up and a bunch of hands and then a big pile of bodies and then the referee coming in. Obviously, I was glad we won. After I look back at it later, yeah, we probably didn't deserve to win that game, but it was a good thing for the league because it ended the replacement officials forever. So the league really needs to thank us for that game because had not that happened, they probably might have still had those replacement refs for another game or two, messing things up. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, it was a bad call. It should have been an interception. Uh, do I think Dopa's mobile plays? Do you think Earl Thomas could be back in the Super Bowl? Nah, he's gone. He's done for the year. Done for the year, unfortunately. Have I been to Easy Me? Have I been to Rochester, an hour away from Seattle? I think I've passed through, but I've never really visited Rochester. But I know I'm aware of where it is. Let's see. Jay Lord, do you think the defensive line pressure is affecting the secondary? It always affects the secondary. Where you have one, you can't have one without the other. And oftentimes I think it affects how they need to scheme things. Michael Bennett hasn't really caught his stride yet. I think he's still kind of getting back into the groove since having that injury. He really hasn't been much of a factor. Hasn't had a lot of tackles or sacks since he's come back. But he's only been back to a couple of games. I think he needs time to kind of, just like Rawls, took him a few games to get his feet under him. And I think it's a tough thing to come back from injury. That's a tall order to come back. I mean, we've all dealt with injuries in our lives, but to be an injured player and then coming back in the middle of a football season where you're playing against the strongest, fastest, toughest individuals on the planet, that's a big thing. So, I think we definitely need to get more pressure, and we might have to resort to blitzing a little bit more because leaving anybody back there with too much time is just going to pick our secondary apart. We're not without Thomas in there. We're not good enough to cover guys for a long, long time. And no team is. You got to get pressure, otherwise, it's going to end badly. Let's see. Do you think we can? Let's see. Life of Logan. I forgot when will you post a song for us to lip sync to again? Oh, I'll post it once I'm done here. I gotta copy and paste the link over here. So when this is done, check out the comment section and I'll update it with information about where to find the link. All right. Tyler Bokuku channel. Hello from Mountain View Middle School. Hey, it's good to hear from one of you guys again. Hope everything's going well. I can't believe it's almost the end of the school year. Again, thanks. I had a blast coming out to see you guys, and I do want to come out and visit you again. So, how do you like this? The Hawks' chances. It says Minecraft PE. I feel pretty good about them. Like I said, the division is pretty much theirs for the taking, and I believe we can win enough games. We just got to have a slight edge over the Lions to get the number 2 back. I think we will pull that off. And we'll be back kind of where we were, for a few weeks now. So we'll see what happens. We got to win the first one, though. Whoa. Do you hear the story about the 3 Seahawks fans making a 12's voodoo doll? I did not hear about that story. I'll have to look that up. Josh McCrossan, there was a lot of holding in that last game, bro. That's why we didn't get any pressure on the quarterback. I agree. I did see some holding there. I don't generally complain about the officiating as long as it's even. As long as it's not one-sided. That's what annoys me is when they call holding on one side and not on the other, or pick play on one side and not on the other, or pass interference on one side and not the other. But if it's going to be even, I'm okay if they'll let them play. If the Super Bowl is extreme gamer, if the Super Bowl is a rematch of Super Bowl 49, this is what will happen. A, Patriots break their hearts again. Patriots break their hearts again. B, Seahawks get their revenge. C, neither of them will make it. Oh, I'm going to have to go with B, baby. Seahawks get the revenge. No question. Um, how do I feel about the Pro Bowl? Uh, the Pro Bowl, the game itself could really, I don't know, they could do something else with it. The honor of making the Pro Bowl is still good, but the Pro Bowl game is kind of a joke. I don't know. They should do I don't know, maybe do more of a skills tournament there or something because the game is just a joke. Maybe go flag. Might as well. It's just as bad. Um, do you have any consideration of playing Madden 17? I have the games. I just don't. Again, don't have time to play them. Will Seahawks win the rest of their games? What do you think? Yes, I do. Iron Phoenix. Game challenge. Do you think the worst college team could beat the Browns? I would say no. Uh, I think even if you played Alabama against the Browns, you're still talking about, even though they're the worst team in the NFL, you're still talking about any NFL team has the best players filtered out playing together on a team. They're all bigger, biggest, the fastest. So even if you take the biggest and fastest in college, it's still not the same as the level of caliber of pound for pound each player on a professional team. Um, I just don't think it would be close. Maybe in a couple positions, but as a whole, nah. But I do hope my Huskies beat the Crimson Tide in a couple weeks. Would you like a rematch game against the Packers in the playoffs? I'd be okay with that, especially if it's going to be at home. It's a different story at home, folks. Seattle's a different team on the road, but they are unstoppable at home, at least so far. Where am I here? Vincent Chavez, what's up? Johnny Caro, how you doing? Pickle Milk, should we rely on Russell? Well, yeah, he's our QB. Of course, we're going to rely on Russell. Will the Browns be 0-16? Man, I thought they were going to get I thought they would have won by now. With 3 games to go, they may go 0-16. I didn't think it would happen. They might actually go 0-16. I'm going to say they're going to 0-16. Uh, Gun Gamer 3, who is a sorry receiver? Michael A. Michael Crabtree. B. Michael Crabtree. He's doing pretty good on the Raiders. I don't know what you're talking about. He left 49ers and got a new life in Raiders. Uh, where are we here? Whoa. Josh McCrossan says, can't wait to see the Hawks in lime green jerseys tomorrow. Well, we'll see. I still feel like it's going to be like watching the Grinch. A bunch of Grinches running around out there. Mr. Butter, please explain the meaning behind the 12th man. Seriously? All right, I'll give you the quick and dirty. All right, so the obvious one is there's 11 players on the team, so the 12th player is, the people in the stands. They're like, we're one more player who gets to help the team out because we're the 12th man on the team helping out the team. 12th man, there's this legal thing that is going on because the Texas A&M have the trademark rights to use the official term 12th man. They actually have a registered trademark on it. That's why Seattle had to pay them, or I think they continue to pay them for the rights to use it. But they basically beat them to the punch legally. That's why they got it, and that's why they have to get paid to use it. But the Seahawks retired the 12 flag in 1984 in honor of the fans, and so that's when we started coining the phrase 12th man. Okay, what else we got here? What are my opinions on Thursday Night Football? We know Sherman doesn't like it. Um, I think there's two sides of it. For me, I love having another football game to watch, but there have been some pretty bad Thursday Night Football games, and maybe Sherman's got a point as he made it in his article, saying that the reason the play quality is down is because teams, when they play Thursday night, they don't have enough time to recover and rest and prepare. So you get teams looking kind of sloppy and not very good on Thursday nights. So I think that's a pretty valid point. So would it break my heart if they stopped doing Thursday night games? Not really. Yeah, I wouldn't I could care less if it went away. Uh, Gabe Olin, did I do a shout out to you already, man? What's up? GMG highlights. What's going on? Strike games. I got my Color Rush Camp Chancellor. Nice. That's what I would pick if I was to get one. Let's see, I got about 5 minutes left. What are my opinions of? Oh, where'd it go? Man, it's hard to keep up with these comments. They just kind of jump. Why do the Hawks always lose to the Rams? I have no idea. Nobody knows. The Rams stink against everybody else and somehow manage to beat us twice in a year. It doesn't make sense. Tiger Cam, Cardinals don't have a chance in the playoffs. Tiger Cam, Cardinals don't even have a chance of really being in the playoffs. They're going to be, if Seattle wins tomorrow, they're done because they will be out of reach. LOLXD wants to know who's my second favorite team. I don't have a second favorite team. I'm just one. Monogamous to one team, baby. The Seahawks. Jay Lore wants to know which Seahawks team do you think will show up on this Thursday night football game? A, the team that played against the Panthers, or B, the team played against the Packers. It's going to be the team that played against the Panthers because we're at home, baby. Junior Films. Is that Flims? It says Junior Flims. I think you meant Junior Films. What's up? Seahawks highlights. I think the Titans will win the AFC South. They're sure making a pretty good run for it, aren't they? That would be a shocker, but I think it could happen. Austin Nguyen, shout out my brother Brenton. What's up, Brenton? Game Challenge wants to know, do I play any instruments? Yeah, I do, in fact. I play this bad boy right here. Little guitar action, baby. But yes, I am a keyboardist. I'm a keyboardist. Used to play in bands live before. I'm going to trip on myself if I try to put this up here with this headset on. But yeah, I play piano and keyboards. And I noodle in guitar. Pickle milk. What do I think? Paul Stoyan. What do I think about Earl Thomas tweeting about retiring? He's not going to retire. He's just being emotional. Play for us. I'm not hooked up. Otherwise, I would play something for you guys. Sorry. Next time, we'll do the request hour. No, maybe not, but I'll play something next time. Life of Logan wants to know, do you have a job other than YouTube? If so, what is it? I wish this was my only job. That'd be fun, but YouTube doesn't pay enough for this to be my only job, especially when I got a mortgage and a couple kids I got to take care of. So, no, I do make videos for a living, commercials, indies, and marketing videos. So I've been doing this for 20 years with my company. So the Seahawks stuff is just sort of a passion side project that has sort of spun off from that. But I'm trying to build it up as much as I can because I'd like to be able to do more of this and that sort of thing. Let's see. Lee Hamilton wants to know, any more Rivals videos coming soon? Yes. I'm way behind on that. Sorry, guys. I've been wanting to do more this year. It's just been tough. But with Star Wars coming out this week, got to do a Star Wars one again. What's with the dab obsession, you guys? All right, I got to get going in about a minute here. Wampet Gaming, would you like to see online pickups in the off season? Would that help the passing offense? Yeah, I think they could use another offensive lineman. Since our offensive right tackle situation is not so hot. I mean, our center, I think Britt's good at center. Effetti is going to continue to progress as right guard. Left guard, Galinsky's been fine. Left tackle, Fant, he's, assuming he continues to progress, he's holding his own out there. It's not been a disaster. Really, the mess has been right tackle with the whole Gary Gilliam and Sowell thing. And Sowell is okay, but he's not anything to write home about. So they could use a right tackle and some more depth. So yeah, but I think running backs were good. Receiving core, I mean, I think we're pretty solid. I think my guess is that Curse probably won't be here long term. I don't know. I can't remember what his contract is good for, but you know, um, we may want to look at that. But other than that, of course, defensive. We got to keep looking at depth there and keeping things young. But yeah, offensive line. I think clearly we can continue to build that up. All right, last question that I got to run. Let's see. One good question. Looking for a good one. Good question here. AZ Cardinals fan 21 Sergio. Read my damn comments. What comments? All right. Well, I don't talk questions about Trump. I don't talk politics on here, so no, I'm not going to go there. Not going to go there. Um, who's my favorite commentator? That's a good one by Game Challenge. Um, I like Chucky. I like listening to Chucky on Monday nights. He's fun. I like him. Gruden, I enjoy his commentary. So I guess if that's, but Steve Rabel, local, our Seahawks guy, I love him. But yeah, I think on as far as TV, yeah, I like Gruden. Okay, all right, I gotta go, guys. Again, check in a moment. Check the comments if you want to be part of this new holiday music video I'm doing. You can find out the information there, what to do, where to find the song, the lyrics, and all that kind of stuff. So, thanks again for tuning in and watching, guys. I appreciate it. And big game tomorrow. Look for me in the stands. I'll be there. All right, take care, guys.